to ask the very important question, and I want to do a doctrinal work tonight, that if you hear the word apostle, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? And I'm not asking you an empty question. I'm asking you a question that I actually want you to engage your mind upon. When you hear the word apostle, what comes to your mind? Think about it. I can bet that many of us are not sure on which of the imageries that come to our mind that we should settle upon. And that is all of the proof that you need in order to know that what I'm saying is a serious matter. When a word does not have a specific core, every word must have a core. We need to say, this is what this word means. And then when you expand it or you enlarge it or you stretch it, but in order for you to stretch something, you are stretching it from somewhere. There has to be a thing that you are stretching. There has to be a thing that you are enlarging. Before you bring a relationship coach and financial advisors and whatever it is, before you bring them into the pool of the apostolic, can we at least understand what decidedly the biblical core of the apostolic is? What is it to be apostolic? Just as Reverend Austin was saying in the morning, we are now in this, sir, where the moment somebody he's heard that somebody got healed because he prayed for them, he becomes an apostle. The fact that his lingo is more developed than that of the rest of the brethren, he becomes an apostle. The mere fact now that when he prays, people can fall under the anointing, he becomes an apostle. Are you out of your mind? How does that even remotely come close to what it is to be an apostle? Do you not realize that there's a gift of healing? Growing up in the village, there were a few persons in our local churches. You know, the little villages where I lived, there were always a few persons within those local churches, evangelical churches, non-tongue talking churches, that had the gift of healing. I'm talking about some of them, one very, very strong in my mind that I cannot forget, what already an elderly woman at the time, something of a grandmother at the time, but she had been known to have the gift of healing for a very long time. She never spoke in tongues, but she was a woman given to prayer. And so when people were sick, normally she would be called upon to come and pray for people. I'm talking of a woman in church, not even a deaconess, no title, but it had been proven over time that she did have the gift of healing. She couldn't speak a word of English. There's a gift of healing. Having the gift of healing does not establish you an apostle. But tonight I want to do a little bit of a positive job. What is the goal of true apostolic ministry? I hope that I can get as far tonight as to say to you that an apostle is a friend of Jesus. That's the thesis that I want to defend tonight. I'm going to have to do a lot of work to get there. So just in case I don't get there, I want you to know that this was my goal, even if I do not succeed, is to say to you that an apostle is a friend of Jesus. And there's a reason why I say so. And like I said, it's going to take me a long time. The reason for saying an apostle is a friend of Jesus is because I'm trying to give you a one-liner that you can hold on to and that you can easily remember. But it's a long journey to establishing friendship in the context that I want to establish friendship. and you will get it if God gives me speed and utterance. Let's begin.